Hello everyone, welcome back in our ENV class. Now continue with this chapter 13, sharing our feelings. Let's talk about Sima's brother. So Sima's brother carries a white stick when he goes out. Looking at him moving around in the house, no one can say that he cannot see. He likes to do all his work himself. If someone tries to help him against his wish, he gets angry. Whenever he needs any help, he asks for it. Now, some of Bhaiya's students take books from him and return them after recording them on tapes. Then Ravi Bhaiya listens to these tapes. Bhaiya has many other books too. The pages of these books are thick and have rows of raised points, means dots. Okay. He reads by running his fingers on the raised point. Here we can see that. This one is the Braille alphabet. Now, to have fun with Bhaiya, she sometimes changes the place of his stick. He does get upset but never gets angry. After all, she is his favorite sister, Sima. Okay. Now, she had hardly reached the door that Bhaiya spoke up. Sima, you seem to be very happy today. So Bhaiya recognized not only her but all the other family members from the sounds we make as we move. So he can even tell whether she is happy or sad. Okay. So Sima says that Bhaiya, finally I am in the football team. So she shared all the news with him and he patted her and said lovingly, from today you are my football coach. Very beautiful story. Now in your textbook some questions are given. Let's see. Think and write. So you have to write in your textbook. So first question is, Sima's father reads the newspaper aloud to her nanny. How do you help old people? So my answer is, I take my grandfather to the temple and bring him back home carefully. Now second question is, what kind of problems do people have in their old age? So mostly they cannot see clearly, they cannot hear properly, they feel pain in their joints and knees. Now third question is, how does Ravi Bhaiya come to know so many things without seeing? So answer is, Ravi Bhaiya cannot see but his sense of hearing is very sharp. So he comes to know many things by listening well and by touching or feeling them. Now fourth question is, have you ever needed a stick? When? So yes, when I had sprained my leg, I needed a stick for a few days to help me walk. You have to write in your textbook. Can you think when you may need a stick? Yes, when I become old, I may need a stick. If I need to climb a mountain, I may need a stick. Okay, and so many things. You have to write yourself. How do we help those people who cannot see? So by helping them to cross the road, by giving them a seat in the bus. These all questions you have to write in your textbook. Now, in your textbook, one activity is given, means one type of game, blindfold, you enjoy with your friends. Let's learn about Braille. You have seen that Ravi Bhaiya reads special types of books. How were these books made? Who first thought of these books? Let us find about it. So, we can communicate either by action or by symbol instead of speaking. Okay. Guess children, who is he? Yes, he is Louis Braille. Okay, Louis Braille belonged to France. One day, when he was 3 years old, he was playing with his father's tools. Suddenly, a pointed tool hurt his eyes. He lost his eyesight. He had keen interest in studies. Though he was not able to see, he did not give up. So he kept thinking of different ways to read and write. So finally, he found a way reading by touching and feeling. So this way of reading later came to be known as the Braille script. This one is Braille script. Okay. In this type of a script, a row of raised dots are made on a thick paper. Because these dots are raised, then can be read by running the fingers on them. This script is based on 6 points. Here we can see that 6 points. Okay. The Braille script has undergone many changes these days, and this has made reading and writing simpler, and Braille can now also be written using the computer. Thank you children. I will send PDF file of chapter 13 sharing our feelings. You have to write in your notebook.